Hey guys and girls, it's been a very long time since I last posted. It's been like 7 years. And the last time I posted was probably like what, middle school. And so I'm back now making this video, which felt really awkward to me. The idea felt very awkward because it's like I haven't posted for like 7 or 8 years. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to talk about? And so the reason why I'm posting this is because my channel was like brought up again. And I watched it and it was just like, what if I just make a new video again? And so it, the idea originally popped up to me at like 4 in the morning, and now it's like 7. And so I do have to keep my voice a little low so I don't wake anyone up. But, again, back to the idea, I didn't really know what to really talk about because it's been 8 years. What am I supposed to mention, If you've been an old fan of my channel averaging like 3 views, and you're back, or even if you're not, right, I really do appreciate just this video getting viewed, and I mean that like genuinely from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate people who have watched my old videos and even my video now, which I don't think is gonna reach out to anyone. Maybe one person, I don't know. But I decided on making this video to just be, I guess, kind of an update on my life. And I don't want it to just be about me. I do miss my old friendships in elementary school and middle school, and so I'd actually would really like, before anything else, before any views or anything, I would like to hear how other people's lives are going, and yeah, I felt like I stopped talking a lot. I think a lot of people would definitely consider me very quiet and kind of antisocial in middle school, a little bit through elementary school, and especially through high school. And I feel like a lot of my friendships kind of just died out because I became so quiet and awkward. And I didn't make the effort to talk to them or to keep the friendships going. And so I do miss my old, I guess quote-unquote friends because, well, we're not really friends anymore. And so I do want to just start it off with this. Things at home at the time weren't really going too well. And so because of that, I just became very quiet and secluded, just to myself. And so I don't want anyone to think I just hated them and I stopped talking to them for that reason, or, whatever. But I do feel like that caused me to lose a lot of friendships, and it definitely kind of made middle school a very bad time for me because I just wasn't really, I was just not really happy at that time. I was just very sad. And thankfully, now everything's going better, right? Things at home are good. I'm doing good. And so I want to hear, are you guys doing good? I hope you're doing good, right? What's new, right? I'm in Rutgers. I am a comp sci student, right? And I'm happy. More happy than I've been in middle school and high school. I have, what's the word? I failed my recent exams, very difficult for me. But I like to consider, the aspects of life outside of school, because I don't think, when you talk about life, it shouldn't be just about school. And so, apart from me failing my exams, I'm quite happy. I am more into fitness now. I have a loving girlfriend, and things are just going good. so, you know, I think, you know, if you told me this back in middle school, I probably wouldn't believe myself, or you. You know, I wouldn't even believe myself if I came back in time and told myself that, because in middle school, I mean, apart from things just being, or just kind of going bad, I don't really like how I spent my days, you know? In middle school, I just became so fixated on video games and just trying to find some sort of escape. And so I didn't really, you know, move much. I was just very lazy, and if I could go back, I definitely would, you know. I'd tell myself, you know, you gotta be more active, you gotta do more this and that, you know. And so I regret those days. But, you know, enough about, I guess, that. Let's talk about what's new, right? And so I realize I can just use a smoker for this. And so during high school, I see, I did it wrong. During high school, I became, I want to say a little more talkative, but I think a lot of people probably still would have considered me to be pretty quiet. But I mean, I'd like to think I became a little more talkative. And so, with that in mind, I started to kind of feel more free in that sense. Nothing much went on during freshman year. And after freshman year, there was sophomore year. And, well, I guess, you know, during freshman year, I got pretty into volleyball, but there weren't many courts open. And so I could only really practice with myself, which is all I ever really did. And so I'd practice and I'd practice, and obviously I wouldn't really get anywhere because, again, right, I didn't have the official size or official height of the net. And I also didn't have people to really play with. So I would just end up setting myself up for the spike, and that's really pointless when you try and translate that into an actual volleyball game where you have to adjust to, you know, whatever. So I was practicing a lot of volleyball by myself, and I enjoyed doing that. Sophomore year came around, and that's when COVID hit, right? And so I enjoyed kind of staying home, right? I think a lot of people, a lot of talkative people, probably introverts too, right? They didn't like it, basically. I enjoyed the hybrid. I just enjoyed staying home and playing games. But sophomore year was when I started getting a little more into fitness, and yeah, I mean, I got more into fitness. I got even more into games. I think, well, unfortunately, one of them was Valorant, which has a very bad reputation. I don't really play Valorant now, but yeah, Valorant was one of them. And yeah, I was playing that. I started getting a bit into fitness. I was going on the treadmill and doing some weights, but I never really took it seriously, so I didn't see many gains from it. And so because I didn't see many gains, right, I mean, I still kept at it, but that was basically it. I was continuing to kind of just repeat that. I think sophomore year was honestly kind of a low time for me for, again, reasons I'm not going to bring up, but I didn't really like sophomore year either until I guess junior year and senior year came around, in which, you know, I went to prom, I went to the senior picnic, which was not worth it. I think the senior picnic was pretty bad, honestly. But I mean, you know, prom was nice. Just went with some of my friends, and I gotta say, probably junior and senior year of high school was probably where I was having a lot more fun. Simply just because of the fact that I had people to play with. I had friends to play volleyball with in junior and senior year, and it was really fun. And I do miss them because, you know, they're not really, you know, we all went our separate ways for college, but that's, you know, that's what happens, I guess. And, you know, I don't usually come back often from college now. I come back maybe once every 4 weeks. I guess that's not extremely not extremely unoften. Less often, I don't know. It's not extremely, like, to the extreme, but, you know, I came back and I'm like, what if I just post another video? So I don't even know if anyone's up to this point while I'm still yapping, but I would like to see how, you know, some of my friends' lives have turned out to this point. And yeah, I just think and so, you know, when I got into my first year of university, I checked out the gym. It was really nice and I liked it, and I think that really marked the first time I was more going to the gym in, like, you know, I was being serious about it. And so I did see some gains. They were, you know, I was making some progress. Unfortunately, however, I'm kind of plateauing now, but, you know, these things happen. And so that brings me kind of to my, kind of just what's been going on, you know, from when I last posted. These are just the things I've kind of, you know, things are better now, and things are good. And so I really want to hear what people have to say, you know, about what's happened with them. I think a lot of, what's it called? I think a lot of people thought I hated them for some reason in school because they said, you know, my resting face was just so annoyed all the time. And that just wasn't really the case. I didn't really hate anyone. You know, it takes a lot to make me hate you. I think, again, right, a lot of people probably viewed it as like I just found it very annoying if they talked to me. But it was really the opposite. I actually enjoyed if someone spoke to me. I like talking to people because I think at that time, you know, I was just really lonely, and I'm kind of, you know, I don't feel that way anymore, but I did enjoy when people would make the effort to start a conversation with me, even though it was very awkward, just kind of weird, I guess. I still enjoyed it, and I liked it. But yeah, I looked back on my channel and it's just, I don't really know how to say it or show it, but I am very grateful and thankful for people who did watch my videos. If you thought I forgot on, you know, who stayed and watched, I did not. I kept you well in mind, and I hope you're watching this video too. But yeah, so I'm really glad that this kind of all came to be about. So I don't really know kind of what else to talk about. I've kind of said everything that's happened since. Probably missed some details. But these are kind of the big main things. And it just feels so bittersweet recording again. Because I remember when I used to record as a kid, I would be so enthusiastic, I'd be so happy, and I just liked recording content and trying to be entertaining. and you know, now I'm here releasing a video, but I don't have much in mind on what to talk about. And I feel like that's kind of bad, because what am I supposed to say? Right? How... Oh wow. I don't know if I like it here. Anyways, you know, how am I really supposed to entertain or keep you guys here if I can't come up with something to talk about? I feel like that was a thing that I did a lot. You know, I used to kind of go on the fly when I made my videos when I was younger. I would just kind of say what's on the top of my head. Other times I would do so many takes to just think, you know, what should I talk about? Did I say this right? Should I cut it out? And I don't think I'm gonna cut this out much, or this video much, because I kind of wanted to fit the nostalgic vibe of old Minecraft YouTubers, you know? Or just Minecraft YouTubers back then, in which they usually kept their videos uncut and just kept it rolling. You know, popular MMOs, Tobuscus, unless I'm just simply wrong and they did cut their videos a lot. I don't think they did. That scared the shit out of me. My god. Anyways. Okay. Ow. Alright, let's make a shield, because we really need that. Anyways, yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm glad people did end up watching some of my videos, and even though, you know, it wasn't a lot of people watching it, I still do care very much for those who still ended up watching my videos. You know, never take it for granted. And yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let's hope we don't die. The urge to just look around for diamonds is insane right now, but I need to focus on the task at hand. And remember, the intention of this is to speedrun it. And there's diamonds right there. Okay. Let's get the diamonds. Whoa, there's a lot of diamonds. Okay, that's perfect. Uh-oh. I unfortunately forgot that I desperately need more iron to make a bucket and... what's it called? A bucket and flint and steel, which is really dumb on my part for wasting it on boots, because that was the perfect amount I needed. I don't want to take any chances now. There's a lot of diamonds. There's even more over here. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna hope this wool doesn't burn. I feel like we're high enough to where it shouldn't, but I'm always kind of afraid that it will. Okay, let's hurry up here in case it does burn. Okay, I think we're good. I just need a little bit of iron and we can make our nether portal. What am I looking at? Oh my gosh. Okay. And so, you know, if I get a good amount of feedback here, I'll probably continue this series depending on what you guys want me to do. I mean, how I can really transform this channel to really anything. Coding. Can make like a coding channel. Oops. What's it called? Could do coding. I don't know, chess, Terraria, Fortnite. I don't really care. Phasmophobia. I could get friends. I could get someone to join me on the next Minecraft series. And so, you know, at the very least, I'd like to just hear how people are doing. But if for some reason that's not an option, then I would like to at least just get some suggestions on what people would like to see me do. Having a hard time deciding how I want to spend these diamonds. Not so sure how I want to use these guys. Use it for armor, or I could use it for weaponry. Okay. Let's see here. Can make a chest plate. Is that 8? What about this? 6? Alright, let's make a chest plate. Okay. Okay, let's hope I remember how to do this properly. I think it's like that. Alright, I'm gonna pray this doesn't spill over, because if it does, I'm not trying to redo this. Alright, perfect, this is working good. Let's stick this one up here. Alright, perfect. I'm glad we got through that part. And okay, I think this is it. Ready to go into the nether. And I might stop the video here. I guess it's just to see, you know, do people want me to continue this series? And if they do, right, give me some topics to talk about. If you don't give me anything, I'll find something to talk about. And again, I guess this is more just to see, you know, how are people doing? And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys and girls for watching my video. I'm happy if you made it to this point. I don't think anyone really made it to this point. And yeah. Please do leave in the comments, you know, how life's been going for you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.